Hello everyone. It's James again. And in today's video, I want to talk about why women divorce good men. Now keep in mind we aren't talking about why women may divorce a bad man. Or why good man may divorce a bad woman. No. We are strictly talking about why women divorce good men. But James, what about if a man isn't a good man? Did you hear what I just said? The topic of today is why women divorce good men. If you want to talk about something else, save your comments for another video. Sorry guys. I had to get that out there. Because there are personality types that like to distract from important topics. And try to shift the conversation over to something else. So the original point is lost. And nothing constructive comes out of it. So why do women divorce good men? Well, society is now set up to give financial incentives for women to divorce a good, well-meaning, responsible guy. And it usually starts off with another woman who has already done such a thing. Putting bad ideas in your woman's mind. It could be a woman friend she met at work, the park where she walks her dog, or anywhere. And this woman over time will drop subtle things in your wife's mind. Such as, haven't you wanted to experience something new? Haven't you ever wondered if there is something better out there for you? Do you feel like you just settled? Don't you want to experience life before it's too late? I think you can do better for yourself than him. Did you know if you did get a divorce, he would have to pay you? Then before you know it, she has your wife dressed like a hooker in a nightclub somewhere, experiencing life, and you find yourself in divorce court trying to be able to see your kids and not lose every dollar you have. But in most cases, many men lose it all in divorce, and they become unwilling slaves almost for life to this person they once loved and trusted. The woman may be advised to make stuff up about her ex in order to get more control over the kids, which may equal more money for herself. But here's the thing. This is what the system promotes and gives incentives to any woman that wants to so-called experience life. Now let me stop again for a moment, because I'm sure someone will forget what I said in the beginning of the video and what this video is about, and say, I was married to this guy and he wasn't a good man at all. Hey, I'm sorry you were married to a bad person. Because I never like to see when anyone gets hurt. But there are other videos I have made on this channel that you might find helpful. But this isn't the topic of this video, and you see, I'm not just talking about this just to talk, nor to just complain. This is to jolt certain people and wake them up into seeing what kind of system they are living in and under. And that some women that are good follow bad women into divorcing good men and being temporarily happy. But when they are old and their kids' lives are messed up, they are miserable as all heck. And for men to realize this is real, because the minute you find a good woman, there will be vultures all around you trying to tear her away from you. This incentive program, if you can call it that, for women to divorce men, gives them a green light to the overtly toxic women to manipulate and steal the life of another human being and turn them into their slaves. And to create a concubine or harem full of men. Think about it. A woman may have a job, which is one income. She gets married, has a child, then gets a divorce. Now she has two incomes. She gets pregnant by her so-called boyfriend, then breaks up with him. Now she has three incomes, and now she has another boyfriend that pays for dinners, gifts, etc., and she has convinced him she needs to control his money because she has better money management skills. This woman now has four incomes, and all of these men for the most part are tied to this woman one way or another as a slave. And before you say, only lowlifes do this, you people need to open up your eyes and look at the world around you. This mess is now becoming the norm and destroying families in its path. As I have said before, I will say it again. As long as you have these incentives to manipulate and rope a spouse into financial slavery, you will have high divorce rates. Ladies out there not taking responsibility for their misdeeds. Women getting duped into this mess by toxic women. And the good women that are getting displaced as well because there's no good man for them to be with. Because they are too busy paying off their slavery debts to the last woman that robbed them blind. So who's the winner in this? The true narcissist or psychopathic woman that doesn't have a conscience. Now, there's a reason why I said that, because a true narcissist or psychopath is scam artist from the word go. It's their intention to hurt you through covert and manipulative means. However, the good woman that is swept into this via the manipulation of her so-called friend, that is really a narcissist in disguise, will end up regretting things in the end. Then you have the man-slave that works himself to a heart attack in a small studio apartment, eating top ramen, so he can support a woman he's not even married to anymore. And the biggest loser in this entire mess is the kids. Kids that grow up in such a mess get screwed up mentally beyond belief, because they have lost their father, and they really don't have a mother either, because mom is too busy worrying about what she is getting out of dad and how she can hurt dad, instead of worrying how she can be the best mom she can be. But hey, this woman will stand up and pretend to be a good woman, and she might even be praised by her peers. But in the end it's all as fake as a $3 bill. So what's the answer to this problem? First thing is to realize it is a problem and stop trying to talk around it and make excuses for it. It's a jacked up mess, people, okay? Call it what it is. And you good ladies, stop letting toxic women up in your personal business. Quit telling them your stuff. And quit listening to the junk they try to put into your minds. Fellas, take your time and make sure a situation is right. And make sure if you do make a commitment, you protect yourself financially. Get a prenup. Get a prenup. Get a prenup. And any woman that doesn't want you to protect yourself isn't worth dealing with to begin with. And you should run from her as fast as your feet will take you. And some of your good-hearted creative people out there, get out there and work to change the laws. Make it so people have to be accountable for themselves. And if they get a divorce, there won't be a bonus check waiting for their scamming. And if you can do that, you will notice real marriages will increase. And divorces will become the rarity. Like I always say, knowledge is power. The more we know, the more we can protect ourselves from toxic people and the drama they bring. Until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourselves.